Hello and welcome back to another Lego Man Cave. As you can see, everything's in a bit of disarray behind me, but in this video we're going to be building that beauty, which is my new Asda. So as you know, I used to have an Asda store and it looked like this. However, I never got round to doing the extra floors. It was an odd shape and I just wanted everything that it can fit into the city better. So I'm going to show you a few random bits before we start and then we'll get into the build. Got myself a goodie bag. And inside it we have a lot of windows, some 1x4 white tiles, a couple of little orange figures, a load of dark green vegetation spikes. Got myself some double doors for my MOCs. There was a load of these arched blue pieces as well, a couple of rats, and my most epic find, crutches. I've got a few crutches as well, absolutely awesome. So here it is all laid out. We've got 19 large windows plus a double door. We've got a handful of 1x4 whites, 3 crutches, 2 rats, 2 orange figures without a head, a load of these dark green vegetation bits to try and make some trees, and then there's a load of these blue arches, which are some of them, I think there's 3. So 3 out of the lot have got like a straight edge, whereas the rest are just full on curved. So yeah, not bad for a small £9 pick-a-brick box. Take a look at that. For the first time in a long time, everything is sorted, put away and back in the inventory. Oh, that has taken me forever to do. Time to start getting ready for the next job, which is rebuilding my Asda and incorporating a toy shop in it, a clothes shop in it, groceries. So I think I'm going to leave it at that for 3 levels. I also want to upgrade or expand my Lego shop, which I have found the instructions to redo that, so I'm going to see if I've got the parts, but that will be another video. And the post office I have got an idea for, but again I'll wait until I figured out definitely for that. Same with these, they'll be their own video where I managed to try and upgrade those. The jewellery shop I haven't quite decided what I want to do with yet, but so far it's coming along. In other news, I mentioned before that all these buildings that keep coming with the dark and I change them to the light, I thought, do you know what, I might actually stick to the dark, and then that way the light grey curb, as we'll call it, it kind of mixes and breaks up that contrast with the road. So I've got another 400 of these 2x2 dark grey tiles and a big mixed bag of dark grey tiles as well. So this is my current collection of dark greys that's not in use, and we have another 1, 2, 3, 4 about 100. So that's 4 bags, 100 in each, 400 tiles gone into there. Now I've got to sort them and put them between these 2 and where all the rest of it goes. Oh yeah. So let's get started on building this Asda. So from that board I have made a bit of progress. So doing the layout first, trying to figure it all out, I decided instead of tiling all the floor, I'm just going to leave it as green, as that's the theme for the shop colour anyway. Plus it makes it a lot easier than wasting a load of tile parts on the floor when I don't need it. So I've designed and built my own lift because, well, why not? And then we've got the stairs to go up to the 2nd floor. So obviously if you can't carry the trolley up the stairs, can you? So we've got the lift to do that. Then I've stocked up the shelves so you can see what I've got over here. I've done the jars, I've done a bit of everything going around, bit of random, and then the back wall is basically like a big bakery wall, which I absolutely love. Right, and what have I done? So I push that back down, and then we've got the big chillers or freezers at the back. So I've kept my little archway because I like that. My trolley cart thing is over there, so I don't know what I'm going to do with that as of yet. We've got the till, which looks a bit massive. It's not going to be like a supermarket. It's my equivalent of using a 32 base plate parameter. So now I've got to build the walls, and then I've got to decide how I'm going to do the second floor, which will be the clothes, and the third floor, which might be the toys. Okay, so just like that, I have got the walls built, nice and uniform. However, I think I might have done the stairs just a little bit too high, so I'm going to have to think of another plan for the stairs. Right, back to the drawing board. Okay, so not only have I fixed the issue with the stairs, fine, not a problem. I've moved the shelves over a little bit, and I've made sure there's a gap at least here for the trolley, but they might have to walk down that aisle. Haven't got that much space. But not only that, I've even got the second floor started. So if I pin that down on there for now, you can see the lift is in place, the stairs are in place, there's a gate there to stop people falling down that part of the stairs. But obviously when they come up the stairs, they will come into this part here. Got the till into place. So yeah, now it's time to get the clothing rack sorted. But before I do that, I noticed there was a bit of a gap, so I've just added an extra step there. So I might have made a little bit of progress since I last picked up the camera. So here is the first level, enough space for 2 carts. The stairs are sorted. Then if I put that level on, which is now complete, well, I say complete, I haven't done the interior yet, which one's going to be clothes. Oh, and look, here's the other one, which will be toys. Fenced off at the top because there won't be any more levels. But I suppose if I ever get more bricks and I want to do more levels, I can. But look, I've made my own little Asda sign to go on the top as well, which looks absolutely awesome. Bit tricky to do the S in a 3, but everything else had to be in a 3 to kind of match. But hey ho, it looks pretty damn good. So all I've got to do now, if I can get it back off, I'm trying to do one-handed, is I've got to do clothes in one, toys in the other, do a roof, and job's a good one. Still got tills on each level. These two are the same, whereas that one's different for groceries. I've made the lift a little bit thicker as well. But yeah, so far so good. So floor 1 of the clothing area is pretty much sorted. We've got some neckwear, a really cool rare helmet, we've got some trousers, backpacks, couple of clothes racks with some headwear on. Then if I spin it round, we've got some shields there, and we've got some shields there next to the till. All we got to do is add some people, maybe put a mannequin or 2 in the window to advertise. What do you think? To be honest, I quite like that idea, so I've just made up a random mannequin to sit in the window. So if we look over here, we'll notice we're another building down, and that is because the toy shop is also done. So I've made a slight change to the clothing store, and I've added a rail of capes, which looks epic. And then over here, I absolutely love the toy shop that I've done. So as you can see, some of it incorporated from the actual toy store. We've got electronics over there, we've got dolls, figurines, trains, we got a tractor, a sailboat, a random balloon, we've got some bags, musical instruments, a board game, a teddy, some stuffed toys, we got a Queen's Guard and a rocket. So yeah, this is a pretty cool toy shop, and I've even added the toys sticker off the window onto here, and it actually still looks in pretty good condition considering I've transferred it from another window. So there we have it. All I've got to do now is put them together and make a roof. So now that it's put together, it looks absolutely epic. All matching going around as well, so that's cool. I like the little fronting details, the sticker for the toys, we've got a mannequin for the clothes, we've got ASDA sign, that's the best, I'm going to do the S. But yeah, it could do with some lighting kits so you can see inside, but again, I like the modular section where you can actually just take it apart. Not sure if I mentioned it, so if I have, then I do apologise, but I've also added a little newspaper area underneath the stairs on that one. Seems obviously nothing's going to come from underneath it, unlike these sections. And voila, the roof is done. I've put a bit of decor on it, I've put some vents on the top, obviously keep everything going in the shop. So yeah, pretty cool. I've left the back pretty plain, but as long as you can see it on the front, I really like that. So what do you think? So there we have it. My new Asda is joining the city, and I'm going to put it in the pile of stuff that is going to be kept. And then also the next project, well, I've already got that one lined up. So as usual, make sure you like, subscribe, hit the bell, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye bye.